Today I'm going to be making an ombre ruffle cake. We've got ombre, which is using a couple different colors at once, and we've got ruffles, where we're going to be mimicking a ruffle dress in the piping of our icing. First up, we've got to do the crumb coat. So you're going to take the wet paper towel and put it on your cake turner, and then you're going to put your cake board on that. I've got some buttercream that's been made, and it's nice and soft. You're going to put your frosting down to hold your cake in place. We're doing ombre. We want different colors in varying tones. I'm going to start with the darkest one. Just push down a little bit. Then I'm going to use about a cup of frosting, and then I like to take my small offset spatula and spread it out. The reason that this is called the crumb coat is because it doesn't matter if we get crumbs in the frosting at this point. And you just want to spread it evenly, pushing the frosting to the edges. Once I have a nice even layer of frosting, I'm going to add my next piece of cake, and then I'm going to add another cup of frosting. I'm going to keep going, spin it around on all sides to make sure it's even, and add another cup of frosting. Once we get to our ruffling, it's really going to be helpful to have a rotating cake stand. So if you're interested in getting into more serious piping and cake decorating, I really encourage you to buy a rotating cake stand. Okay, so we're at the top. It's nice to start from the center and just go around to make it a little bit more even. And then we're going to take all this stuff that we have on the sides and use it. Once you have all that excess smoothed out, you can just take your remaining frosting and use your little offset spatula to fill in any gaps. Once I have all of the holes filled in, I'm just going to take my large offset spatula, smooth out the top, smooth out the edges, and go around. And then I'm going to stick this in the fridge for 10 minutes, let it chill. Now I've got some more buttercream, and I'm just going to add it right on top. The reason that we're doing this is to give us a nice smooth layer for our ruffles to adhere to. So once we've got a lot of frosting on here, we're just going to take our bench scraper and go around and give myself a nice smooth work surface. You just want to use this long offset spatula to smooth off the top. So now that we've got our cake covered, I'm going to put this in the fridge for at least 30 minutes, and then we're going to put our ruffles on it. Our cake is chilled, and now we are finally ready to start ruffling. I've got some frosting called American buttercream. This is a combination of butter and Crisco and then confectioner sugar in 4 different variations of pink and then also white. Since we're getting on to the decoration, I'm going to be putting my cake onto a platter. And then I'm going to put a little bit of frosting onto the platter. That's going to help secure my cake, and you just want to make sure that you put your cake down in the middle of your platter. We want to start with a clean tip, and I've got my darkest pink. And you want to just squeeze it in the middle to create a smaller bag, and then hold it with the heel of your hand. Then you're going to use your 104 petal tip, and you're going to have the top here and the larger end at the bottom. And then you're going to pipe and let the frosting come out as you slowly rotate the cake stand. And that's what creates those ruffles. Once you get to your first layer, you can readjust. I also like to clean my tip off with my wet towel. When you're ready to start your next line, you want to move about halfway up, and then just moving along and gently squeezing to create those ruffles. So now that we're at the top, we're just going to do a ruffle all the way around the edge. And then we're going to work inwards. We're going to place the large end of the tip towards the cake, the small end of the tip up. You're going to keep piping and just ruffle around. I'm just going to go around in a circle a few more times with the light pink. And this sort of creates a ruffle rose. And then I'm just going to finish off with some white. Just go all the way around to the very center. Now that we're done with our ruffles, we just need to let our cake chill, and then we can cut it. It's on our platter already, so I can easily pick it up and put it into the fridge. Okay, so we have ruffle cake. It's beautiful. Now I'm going to show you how to slice it. It's really important to use a hot, sharp knife. Just run your knife under hot water, get it really hot, and then we're going to do our slice. So just cut really evenly. I like to have my wet towel here to clean my knife off. cut down again. This is a really big cake, so I'm not making too big of a slice. And then just really carefully pull your slice out. You've got these really beautiful ombre colors. I'm just gonna lay it down on my very big plate. This is such a showstopper. It's really beautiful. You can do it in any color that you like, and now that you know how to do it, I challenge you to do it in every color of the rainbow.